Hello Cancer and welcome back to New Hope Tarot. We will be doing your reading for the month of March. I have already meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. But as always, I go ahead and shuffle live. We're going to go ahead and get your energies here with the Oracle card. And while I am shuffling, please remember this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. So if it does resonate, please like, share, subscribe. If it doesn't, please leave the information as it is. And please go visit your sun, moon, rising areas. And if you feel so called to, even your Venus. The Weaver. All right, my dear Cancers, what are you manipulating? What are you creating? Very interesting energy here, Cancers. Very, very interesting energy. I feel like your hands are in something. It feels like you're wanting to take the wheel, but then you're like, no, not gonna. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's what I'm seeing here in this card. I feel like you intend to do good, but then something happens. I'm not sure what happens. And you're just like, you know what? It's probably best that I leave it alone. Is what I'm seeing here. I don't know how that applies in your realm, in your life, but that's what I'm seeing here. Because I feel like if you do something, it's going to bite you in the butt. That's what I'm seeing here. And I feel like there are two sides to the story. I don't know how that pertains to you, but I'm seeing that. I feel like there are two sides of the story. One glimmer, one does not. And it's very difficult to decipher which is which. That's all I'm really getting from this Weaver card. I feel like there is some sort of blockage coming from you. And I don't feel like this is a current blockage. I feel like this is a blockage that has been around for quite some time. Like this is deeply embedded in you. I don't know what that means. That's just what I'm seeing. Again, that's something that has to be... Again, this is not a one-to-one readings. This is a general reading. So I can't give you more details without knowing you specifically, but that's just the energy that's coming through. All right, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. We have the Three of Swords. We have the King of Cups. We have the Five of Swords and the Two of Cups. Okay. So with the Five of Wands in reverse, this is in what is the challenge for the month. I feel like compromise is your biggest challenge, or reaching some sort of an agreement. Because as I said in the Weaver card, I feel like you want to take control, not control, but you want to do something, but you kind of go, no, it's going to bite me in the butt. Right? And I was saying that there's two sides to every story, because I kept seeing two sides, and I feel that there are two sides, but I'm also seeing that you're not taking a side because you don't want it to come and bite you on the bum. That's what I'm seeing here. The Three of Swords is in the position for positive energies to embrace. I feel like this is really about taking a step back and removing yourself from a situation. And I feel like this is needed so that you're not confused about how to approach a situation. So by removing yourself, that's actually good, because I feel like you stay there and you stay sturdy, like you are the mother or the father, the matriarch of the family, and you feel like you have to stay. But the reality is that I'm not saying you are the mother. I'm just saying that's the sense that I get. Like, you're the one that always brings some sort of peace. But I feel like you bring peace because there isn't, you try to see both sides, is what I'm seeing here. You do try to see both sides, and that's really what's going on. But in this particular case, I feel like you're having a hard time seeing both sides, or you see both sides, but you don't know how to maneuver this particular situation that's occurring. And I feel like you just have to take a huge step back. Overall is what I'm getting here. The King of Cups is in the energies to kind of work around, and this is usually negative energies. In this particular situation, what I'm seeing is either possibly you care too much about what others think of you, is what I'm seeing here, or you're not putting yourself in the king energy, is what I'm seeing. I feel like your third eye is really, really doing well, but everything else is a little bit out of whack, is what I'm seeing here. I don't know if that makes sense. So your third eye, so either you really are able to hone in and see things that you're not able to see internally, but you can't logically connect the dots. It's like you know something, but you don't know how you know something, and you're not able to connect the dots. That's what I'm seeing here. And that's for some of you. For the other set of you guys, I feel like you're out of whack with the third eye. But I feel for the majority is that your third eye is really working overtime and kind of too much, and all the other chakras are out of balance. Therefore, what you're seeing, you're not able to connect the dot. I hope that makes sense. And that does make sense to me, because when I'm looking at the Weaver card, we have a third eye right there. We have an eye right there. I didn't see that, and I just noticed it right now, actually. In the position of what you need to make time for, we have the Five of Swords. And I feel, again, this is walking away, collecting your thoughts in order to communicate better. That's what I'm seeing here. In the position of opportunities to seize this month, I feel like this is really about self-love and harmonious relationships. Wow, that was fast. I really do feel like you need to surround yourself with people that bring you balance, and there isn't anything for you to settle. I hope that makes sense, because I feel like you're such a fixer, and I feel like you want to be in an energy where you're not having to fix something, because I feel like you're kind of depleted in that specific energy. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, let's get your clarifiers. We have Nine of Swords, clarifying the Five of Wands. And yeah, I feel like this whole situation really brings you a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry. And I feel like that is why you're having such a difficult time compromising or reaching some sort of an agreement, because this is, whatever this is, it's pretty big, at least in your eyes it is. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting a lot of anxiety from you. And that could really be something that's blinding you, all of this anxiety, so you can't really see clearly. And I feel like that's also why you can't connect the dots and why you can't compromise, because of all the anxieties. I feel like your energy is sporadic, is what I'm getting here. With the Three of Swords, we have the Four of Swords. And I feel like this is really about getting your mind clear. Typically the Four of Swords is about rest and recovery. It's in reverse here, but what I'm getting is that a time where you've taken time out and then you come back and have a clear mental state of mind is what I'm seeing here. With the King of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And what to me this means is that taking time to get back into your King energy, because I feel like this is about having to get back into a little bit more of a masculine energy. Because I mentioned with the Three of Hearts, or not Three of Hearts, the Three of Swords, that you're a little bit more maternal. Like everybody comes to you. And I feel like you need to get more of your masculine side back. And I know that that's, you can be male, female, it doesn't matter. I feel like you have to get back into being more dominant. And right now you're just so indecisive. And what you want to be is more dominant again, because you are a fixer. That is your masculine trait. But what you've been doing lately is just not compromising, but trying to squash quarrels is what I'm seeing, and putting out fires, but not really fixing anything is what I'm seeing here. With the King of Cups, that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I feel like this is slow change, minor changes that you can tweak, little things that you can tweak in order to make this work for you. And what that looks like is, because this is, again, about caring too much and not putting yourself in the King energy. And to me, this just means, you know what? I need to take care of myself. I can't take care of this nonsense right now. I need to take care of myself. And again, this could be very, very small things. It doesn't have to be anything major. This is about just taking the time out for yourself so that you're able to handle your situations. Because right now, I feel like you need to take care of this, whatever anxiety this is. This Five of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, clarifying it. And what I'm getting here is that this will ultimately clear up. But right now, again, I feel like this is just a slow process. And walking away is not something that's natural to you. But that's what needs to happen in order for the happiness to come back into whatever situation you're in, whatever this is. I don't even feel like this is your situation. I feel like this is the situation that's around you. I hope that makes sense. Because I don't even feel like this is you. I just feel like you're stuck in it. I know that's weird, but that's what it is. The Queen of Swords in reverse is clarifying the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups, we said, was about, time with yourself, self-love, and building harmonious relationships, right? Or just being around friends that bring you, that put into you instead of taking from you. Because I feel like you're constantly giving, my dear ones. Again, which is why I feel like you need to get back into your King energy, right? Because you're giving, that's very feminine. And I feel like you need to get a little bit more on the masculine side. And then with this Queen of Swords, what I'm seeing here is that because you're such a fixer, like you want things to be, tied up in a bow. I feel like this is saying, listen, you need to let go of what that looks like. And you don't need to be fixing other people's problems. You need to be taking care of yourself. That's what I'm getting here, my dear ones. I hope this makes sense to you. This energy is a little bit wacky for me because I'm getting the sense that there's a wheel, because that was the initial feeling. I feel like there's a wheel, like a steering wheel, and you're trying to hold on to it, and you're like, well, it's not even my problem. Like, why am I steering? And then there's two sides. Remember, I said there's two sides, but you're not even on the side. You're not on any side. Now this makes sense because it's not even you that any of this has to deal with, but everybody just keeps coming to you to see what your points of view, and then you get dragged in and you're just like, I'm tired of this. Because, you're a good fixer. And I feel like lately, you're not fixing anything. You're just putting out fires. That's the overall energy that I'm getting here, my dear Cancer. Spirit just asked me to get a oracle card. So I'm going to pull out one card. And they want one oracle card and one tarot card. I don't know. This is the first time they asked me to get one of each, so I'll do it. I'll see what happens here. And this one, okay. All right, we have joy. And then we have whoa. 5 of Cups. You're mourning. Whatever loss, and I don't feel like you're mourning itself. I feel like, oh, thank you, Spirit. I feel like Spirit is saying that you're going to cut your losses. And that's what's going to make you happy. Because Spirit here is saying that you're constantly grieving over situations that people bring to you because you keep getting placed in awkward situations, and it's not like you're mourning because that's what the 5 of Cups means, mourning, loss, stuff like that. But I feel in this particular energy, it's like I feel like you're the one that's cutting the two off. Whomever is causing the drama, I feel like you're the one that's cutting them off, and you go, you know what, I can't do this anymore. And it looks like you're going to be focusing on yourself, which is what the whole time we were talking about, focusing on yourself. Take time for you, take care of you, walking away. And that Spirit just showed me that's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Yeah. I'm just going to check to see if I'm missing anything. 5 and 5, that's change. We have the 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and then 5 of Cups. 5, 5, 5. Definitely change, for sure. And then we have 2 9s as well. And 9 is something has to end in order for something to begin. That was your reading, my dear Cancers. I hope this did resonate. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Until we meet again, have an amazing month. Bye.